I remember when Daddy Daycare came about. I had an audition for an Eddie Griffin movie, and it was called I think it was called My Baby Mama. Let me look. I think that was the movie. But I've been working on this audition for like a week. I think it was called Baby Mama. I think was it Baby Mama? Yeah, My Baby's Daddy. That's what it was. Yeah, My Baby's Daddy. So I thought I was coming in for audition for My Baby's Daddy. And I remember I was in my truck and I was driving, and my agent at the time called and he's like, Gary, we got audition for the Eddie Murphy movie. I said, no, Eddie Griffin. He goes, no, Eddie Murphy. I said, no, my Eddie Griffin audition. And he goes, no, Gary, we have an audition for an Eddie Murphy movie, and it was that day. And I was like, oh. I said, I don't have time to prepare. They go, no, it's before your My Baby Daddy audition. And they was like, it's just a couple lines. Just go in there and rock it out. I said, all right. I'm in my truck. This is before we had iPhones. You had to get your sides emailed or faxed to you. I got nowhere to get them. They said, just get to the Fox lot early. And they was like, let's look at the sides and, go to your car for an hour. So I get the sides. It wasn't a huge part. It was the carrot and the broccoli and Daddy Daycare. I go down to my truck. I'm looking at the lines, and I'm like, all right. It wasn't short. It was like, hey, boys and girls, we got a brand new cereal, Veggios. And then it was, that was pretty much it, So I went in, and when I got there, they said, hey, you're going to audition for 2 different parts. And they were both very small parts. One of them was somebody that worked at the cereal company with Eddie. It was like 2 lines. I did that audition first, and they kind of went, the execs in the room. Remember, Steve Carr was there, the director. John Davis, one of the producers, was there. And then he said, okay, you want to do the next one? I said, yeah. And what I did, I was there, and a bunch of the kids in the movie was auditioning. So I went out in the lobby, and I asked this mom, I said, hey, can I borrow your son real quick? And she looked at me, and I brought this kid in the room, and I started snaking around him, right? I was doing this. And then that's when I made up the song. I was like, BROCCOLI. I am the broccoli and don't know why. CARRONT. Carrots are healthy for you and me. And I just made the song up. And literally I was spelling broccoli like as I was in the audition. I was like, BROCCOL. Am I spelling this right? And then and I knew I got the part in the room because they were dying. And then Steve Carr actually walked out with me. We got in the elevator, and he told me I got it without telling me. He goes, bro, you killed. Where you from? When they start asking you personal questions after an audition, you killed it. If they just be like, thank you, keep it moving, yeah, you don't know if you killed it or not. But if they start talking to you afterwards, yeah, you killed it. So I got a call like literally an hour later, like, you got it. I was like, whoa. And then I remember when we went to film Daddy Daycare, I didn't get the part of My Baby Daddy, but I was on house money at that point. I was like, I don't care. So we went to go film. As soon as we get there, we're on set. I just did the lines the first take when I was in the broccoli outfit. I was just like, I just started doing it, and I remember Steve, the director, was like, cut, Gary, where's the song? And I was like, oh, I didn't know if you wanted it. And he goes, that's how you got the part. I was like, oh. So I better sing the song. So that was funny how that came about. And then I was trying to think. There was something I wanted to tag on that. The broccoli, carrots. So I don't know, man. I'm getting old. I had something in my brain I wanted to share with that audition. I didn't get the part in My Baby Daddy, but that was an audition. I just kind of, you come off such a high off that, and that's the thing about this business with the emotion, with the range of emotions and auditions. I come off Daddy Daycare and I just crushed that audition. Knew I got the part. I'm on house money now. I go into my baby daddy's audition. I'm just like, I don't even care really. I was just going through the motions because my brain was still on daddy daycare. I was just like, I think I might audition and said BROCCOLI in that audition. I said, what are you doing? There's no broccoli in this. It's just, that's just business, man.